I'm gonna talk about AI UGC. I'm gonna share my experience. I'm not gonna be so technical. I'm gonna share my experience, what worked, what didn't work, and a live demo, which is gonna be risky, but let's see. My name is Yavor. I'm founder of Juma, which is a marketing super agent, which allows marketing agencies to do their work for their clients, like creating landing websites, landing pages, pitch decks, presentations, and all kind of stuff which marketing people do. I'm also founder of this amazing community, and I used to be on Bulgaria's national table tennis team. Who is here for the first time? Who is new to our community? Okay, a lot of people. Welcome, everyone. The community is called AI Engineer Foundation. We are the European chapter of one of the biggest AI communities in San Francisco. We started it more than 2 years ago, and we've had more than 2,000 people at our events now. So it's keynote time. I'm gonna start with something which is an interesting trend. There's a trend that a lot of non-AI native SaaS are kind of dying, or at least their stocks are going down. You can see Asana, Monday, HubSpot, Duolingo. There are a lot of non-AI native companies which are going down. And the thesis behind it is that their investors think that they might not be able to keep up with the new companies because they're non-AI native. And because it's so easy to build software now, you just need Lovable or Claude code. Everyone can build anything. And inside our team, everyone has access to Lovable or Claude code, and everyone is building their own app. And it's getting to a point where we're getting a new app every few hours, and it's kind of weird now. Here are some of them. We deprecated the performance review app, which we were paying for. Now we have our internal. We deprecated Jira. I vibe coded a project management tool because I didn't like it. We have a wallet app where we collect all our invoices. We have a load testing app to test our app if it works correctly under pressure. We have a GEO app. GEO stands for Generative Engine Optimization. We have a sales CRM because we didn't like HubSpot. And now we've got the AI UGC factory. But why we did all these apps? These apps have been on the market for many years. They have thousands of features, but because they have to accommodate everyone, they're super generic and they might not fit your process. You know, you probably need 5% of this software, 10%, but if you build it just for you, you can match 100% of your processes, and that's why we do this. With the UGC factory, why we did this? We're using AI heavily for our marketing because we're building for marketers. Of course, we're going to use AI. These are just a couple of the campaigns we do. We do SEO, GEO, podcasts, blogs, all kind of stuff, and we already leverage AI. But a couple of weeks ago, we stopped for a second. We were like, where we can leverage AI to do something which is hard to do and do it at scale. And we've been posting reels on Instagram and TikTok for the past few years. Here's our Instagram account with 10,000 followers, and we've been very active, but this is very heavy work. You know, you have to go to a podcast studio or something like this. You have to record, then you have to cut, then you have to edit. It's very hard. You know, producing one video might take up to a few hours. Who has been to this event, Community Talks 7, where we were presenting what happened in San Francisco last year? Okay, a lot of people. I don't know if you remember, but I was telling you video is gonna be very big soon. I truly meant it, and I've been experimenting with video models for the past a few months, and finally we are in a place where they actually make it to production. Just to get an idea of what kind of content has been viral on our Instagram, this is just one video. And stuff like this. So it's basically Moni asking Ilya some questions, and we are actually explaining some useful stuff to the people who either want to learn something about AI or do they work with AI. and we've got hundreds of these, and some of them are viral. We've been repurposing these videos across different platforms. You create this podcast and then you cut it into Reels, post on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. You post it everywhere since you have it. But you record a scene and then you can use it 4 or 5 times for 4 or 5 different platforms. So we thought, what if we repurpose one video through different influencers? You've recorded this content, it's high quality. Can I post it from different accounts and from different personas? So this is what we try to do with the AI UGC factory. I tried a bunch of softwares. These are across the most famous ones for video generation. Kling AI, One Models, HeyGen, and Veed, 4 different companies. I'm gonna go through all of them. HeyGen, very popular, works very well with some predefined avatars. You can select an avatar and make it say whatever you want. It has very good lip syncing. Doesn't work well with your own avatars, so you are limited to selecting their own avatars. And if you want to, put a random picture of someone, it's not gonna work well. Also, their API sucks, so whenever you want to do something through the API, you're super limited, and the customer supports like just use the web app. But of course, this is not good to do at scale. It's expensive. It supports WebM, which is an interesting format. It's basically like a transparent video, so you can create the avatar without a background and then put it on top of something else. But of course, this is something you can achieve with other tools as well. This is one example from HeyGen.
This marketing AI tool is absolutely crazy. You just give it a prompt and then it researches on its own. Tens and hundreds of results. Then it creates a detailed plan. It always follows the plan, and whenever it has a question,
and so on. Kind of realistic, but we want to go better. Kling, they have this motion control model, which is very cool. So you can record yourself talking and doing some, let's say, hand movements or whatever, and you can replace yourself with another character and it's gonna follow the same movements. It's a very cool concept, but to make it work, it's very hard. You need a perfect video. It doesn't work every time. You have to regenerate a couple of times, which makes it super expensive. Video generation is super expensive. And here's an average result.
If you want to be great in marketing, you should definitely check this out. Go to Juma.ai and pick a ready marketing workflow or describe what you need. The Juma super agent will plan, execute, and deliver your task.
So yeah, she's a bit jittery, very, very weird. Yeah, so this is Mira Murati, if someone is wondering. The One models, they're very good, Chinese models. These are the second best. I've been experimenting with them for a couple of months. Here's a good one.
Man, I have already sent you 2 legal letters, and you are pretending nothing has happened. If you don't change the name by tomorrow, I am taking you to court. At this point, I am so pissed that I am happy to fund your rebranding. I have a nice 4-letter domain you can use. I will give it to you for free. Just don't use TeamGPT.
This is from our rebranding marketing campaign, but it's pretty good. But we can still go better. So then I found this UK company called Veed. They have this model called Fabric, which is actually very good, where you just pass an image and you pass an MP3 file, which you can generate using ElevenLabs or something like this, and it's gonna do the lip syncing for you with some hand movements and facial expressions. But you're gonna see it in a bit. So together with our go-to-market team, we sat down and we drew our perfect flow. We got hundreds of these videos and we want to make thousands from them, through different personas, enhance the script, maybe remove some filler words, make it better, and finally post it on different platforms. So we're not gonna look at this schema. Let's go to the demo. So this is the app which I created from scratch, just for maybe a day or 2 days, something like this. Here you can see these are the characters that are supported right now, which we created inside our app. These are currently our influencers. You can ignore myself. Here's how you can create a character. You put the name, you can put the Instagram username, you can put a story, you can select a voice from ElevenLabs, and you can also put some images. Do you know this guy? Okay. So yeah, you can create the character. Don't use this for deepfakes, by the way. And then you can generate more images using the previous ones as context. This is right now our most used influencer, Ana Morales. You can put her anywhere you want. Like this is just right here, if you like. She has a very provocative voice.
I still have days where I feel lost. But even then, I know I'm getting closer. Far from perfection, but closer to
And so on. Yeah, you get the idea. So I'm gonna show you how you can generate a new image. Put her on a stage of AI Engineer Foundation event called After Hours 59. Don't put other people in picture. She must be dressed with a black dress with AIE.F label. So we're gonna get this running. And in the meantime, we're gonna create a new video. We want Ana Morales to say the next event will be on the 13th of May in Barter Community Hub. Don't forget to sign up and please bring a friend. So we're gonna create a new project. We've got all the images here. Let's select this one. This is the script that she's gonna say, and we get a preview of how it's gonna look like. You can also create a description for your video if you want. And you can select the quality of the video. We're gonna choose the lower one because it's cheaper and faster. And something which is crucial for our workflow is that you can create a new video from another real video. And I'm gonna paste, let me first show it to you.
As an ordinary person, is there anything I can do to promote the responsible use of AI?
More people need to enter the policy.
Yeah, you get the idea. So I just put this video in here, and now we're gonna get the transcript. We're gonna make the script better. We're gonna remove all the filler words, and we're gonna get a nice view of the script with speaker A and speaker B. Here we go. In this case, it's just only 2 turns, but it could be a bigger video with many turns. And here's the question, here's the answer. Something which we had to do is, because some of these videos are recorded when we were called Team GPT, now we're replacing Team GPT with Juma in the script. So now I have to pick a character for the first one, for the person who asked the question. I'm gonna use my favorite Dominic, and let's use Anna. So now we are creating the project. Let's see the image, by the way. What happened? Okay, here we go. And we can use this picture later on for her to talk. Okay, so this is the person asking the question. And let's use this one. Okay. And if I click create, generate is gonna create this video. I'm not gonna create it now because I already have this one. But let's see what happened with, where did it go? Okay, here it is.
Of May in Barter Community Hub. Don't forget to sign up and please bring a friend. The next event will be on the 13th of May in Barter Community Hub. Don't forget to sign up and please bring a friend.
And if I download,
the next event will be on the 13th of May in Barter Community Hub. Don't forget to sign up and please bring a friend. The
okay.
Next event will be...
Okay, so end of the demo. It worked. Cool. Okay, so how I did it. The tech stack is T3 stack. Who is familiar with the T3 stack? Okay, a couple of people. It's just standard Next.js stack with Postgre and Prisma. For the AI stuff, we use ElevenLabs. We've got someone from ElevenLabs, Boris here. Great to see you. For the voice stuff, we use ElevenLabs. For the model, as I said, for video generation, we use Veed. Claude Sonnet for optimizing the script. Once we parse it, we do a bunch of stuff to replace filler words, and as I said, to replace Juma, TeamGPT with Juma. We use NanoBana Pro for the image generation, Vercel for deployment, Neon, which is a Postgre cloud provider, and we use this FFmpeg API.com because you need to stitch the videos, burn the captions, so it's better to have an API for this. Okay, so let's say you have the videos, but here comes the tricky part. We want our content to rank in the States. We don't want to rank in Bulgaria because we're targeting mainly the States, which is a very hard problem to solve. And all the social platforms are aware of people like me and our team who wants to target different people from different countries. So I spend a lot of time researching how to do this, and it actually took me more time to understand how we can do this compared to actually creating the videos. So as I said, all these platforms know if you use a VPN, if you use a proxy or something like this, and if you use a VPN, it's going to be even worse compared to using your Wi-Fi from Bulgaria because they identify that you're using a VPN and they just shadow ban you. You literally get 0 views or 5 views in India or whatever. So what you can do is you can use a residential proxy. Who knows what a residential proxy is? Someone? Okay, a couple of people. So it's basically a proxy which you get an IP just for yourself, which looks like a normal IP address in another country. So it's not like a data center or something, and it's very expensive. It costs up to like $5 per gigabyte or something like this. Very important. Once you create these profiles, make sure you always use the proxy. You're connected to the proxy when you post videos or browse or whatever. Never visit these profiles from your Wi-Fi here because their content might start circling here in your networks in Bulgaria or Europe overall. Make sure you warm up the account. Never visit the AI influencer profiles from your profile using your Wi-Fi because Instagram, like, don't access their webpage, don't like their videos, don't watch their videos, don't go to their profile from your profile. If you create an AI influencer, don't use your phone to go to their profiles because Instagram will know that there are people in Bulgaria who watch this content and they might start showing to more people in Bulgaria. So once you create these accounts, make sure you engage with some content, warm up the accounts, and engage with US content if you want to be ranked in US. This can apply for any country, by the way. If you're targeting other countries, this can work as well. Don't create multiple profiles from one device. You're going to get banned immediately. They know what you're doing. And be patient and consistent. You can see we've got 3 phones right now for each of the personas. So you have to simulate a real person, like, for real. So to wrap up, it's first, it's very expensive. One video might cost up to $20, depends on the length of the video. So depends on your use cases. In some cases, it makes sense to do it, in some might not. Before doing anything, check the APIs because a lot of the APIs actually don't provide what you need. I've hit this wall a couple of times, so this is the first thing you should do. Do they have proper endpoints? Does it work? Is it available? And so on. Find the right model. For different use cases, there are different models. The Chinese models are very good, like this one model. They got all kind of versions, like speech to video, text to video. Just find the right one for you. You know, this research works for my use case, but for your use case, you might find another model. Don't forget the final touches, which are very important, like putting captions, music, and hooks, because just creating a raw video won't get viral and won't get enough views. So make sure you think about this and create a posting strategy, when to post, be consistent, post every day, and so on. So just generating the video is not enough to make it work. like the first couple seconds of the video, say something provocative or something to, yeah, you need, yeah, people are scrolling like this and you need to make them stop, you know. But yeah, I'm happy to talk to any one of you who is interested in creating such videos. Is there anyone who wants to test this up if we make it public? Okay, we're gonna integrate it into Juma next week then. Okay.